Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm getting so much whiplash because this is like my third attempt at doing this. Okay, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Etu. If you've been here, you know what it is, you know what the vibes are. And I'm back to the original setup, just next to my bed, just talking to you guys, none of the extra stuff. I'm gonna give a quick update on what I've been getting up to. Come in. Welcome back to the channel. I'm laughing because this is the second time I just did this. Someone just knocked while I was trying to have a practice run. My mom called me to send me somewhere to doing this. So I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna try that again with a bit more oomph. Hi, my name is Etu and welcome to my channel if you're new around here. And if you've been here, you know what it is. And today's video is just me giving you guys an update on what's been going on in my life so far. I'm currently on a little break, not really an official break. Like the term did end, third term, but technically we're not on a break because other productions are shooting and the rest of us are meant to be doing marketing for our film. Our film is actually going to be showing in cinemas, in a cinema, a specific cinema. We're going to cinema. So yeah, see you at the cinema. We're showing our film in the cinema. We'll be selling tickets to go see our film in the cinema. But anyways, I just thought I'd try this whole long form video thing and talking to you guys for long periods of time, but my storage might just mess that up for me. Let's just pray it doesn't do that. And to make sure that I can do that, I'm just gonna be, in the meantime, just to keep some of you with a low attention span, be unboxing, unpacking, whatever these Checkers 60 little shopper things. I have 9. So I'm gonna try to create a game in which with each one I unbox, I tell something that's relevant, like what this could symbolize to me, and talk about that and make it just long form and just, I'm gonna keep on blabbing. So let's start off with the first one. It's just that it's like 44. Oh, it's cool drink. Oh, it's Oros. It's definitely Oros. You can even see this. It's completely closed. I'm only seeing it now because it's in the light, but it's actually Oros. What would I? Oros diluted water. Okay, I can tell you guys the story of the time where I was so afraid of the title bi that I went around telling people that I was fluid, I was gender fluid. It was the closest thing to saying bisexual without saying bisexual. So I used to think I was like edgy and cool, and I tried this androgyny thing and I was like, I'm fluid, but I like women and men. And until I learned about pansexuality, and by that time I was over the fear of biphobia and I identified as pan. So this reminds me of diluted water and fluidity. Let's go on to the next one. And if I do unpack all of these without like a silly story, I will make it long form. I want to try to at least get to like at least 15 minutes of just talking. And I don't know how I'll do that. Like, I'm still kind of intimidated. We're going on number 2. I'm still intimidated. Maybe you guys also want to see this. Oh, I didn't even try to guess what this was. It's like Handy Andy. Oh, it's Nivea. Shea butter, baby. Miss, is it shea butter? Oh, it's organ oil, but I thought of shea butter and moisturization. And the reason I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about the time. Oh, there's also like something inside. Collector's card. Oh, are they collector's card with these? I think I'll like actually make this like a serious thing. Like we could get into like a second code. I mean, I read the thing at the back. We can get into like a second and third video of me just keep on like collecting these because we shop with Checkers religiously around this house. But I was just thinking about moisturization, not necessarily for my body, but for my hair. There was a year where I was so obsessed with growth, hair growth and maintenance. I had this thick afro. I used to lather coconut oil on that thing. I used to lather MPL oil. I used to just take care of it. It was rich and thick. I went through a mental breakdown and I cut it off. and it started a cycle. Like, I'd have this thick afro, something happens, I cut it off. Thick afro, something happens, and so I'm like really lucky to still have this hair, which is like semi red, still on my head. But is it really safe? Is it really safe? I just thank the Lord that I've found better coping mechanisms, and I stay away from my hair, stay away from getting tattoos and piercings. When something's happening in my life, I just cry and sleep. So let's go on to number 3. I think I'm going too fast. It's like each is like a minute each. First one was really easy because it's something we get around the house. This is like barbecue or something. This is like barbecue or like pine gel or a cleaning product or barbecue or flammable thing or something like that. Oh, it's honey. It's honey. It's honey. These are so cute. Like, whoever's behind this, like, shout out to you. Like, you're keeping capitalism thriving. That was 3. We still have 6 to go. And this is really fun. I really like it. There's another collector's card. Honey. We can talk about how I learned to like honey. I wasn't a huge fan of honey. My mom used to love her rooibos with honey, and I once tried to take a sip, and it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever tasted. Also felt like that about xylitol and sugar sweeteners. I still am very addicted to sugar, and I was just like, this is so disgusting. Till one day, like, I think I was like around 15 or something, when I started making pancakes, and I made myself a batch of pancakes, and we didn't have syrup in the house or caramel sauce, and I was like, F it, let me just try this honey. It's divine. It was so good, and I just matured from there. So age made me like honey. So let's go on to number 4. You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if you guys see me taking the same thing twice. This is like cling wrap. Like, this is really long. Is this cling wrap? I hope it's cling wrap. I think that would be really interesting to see them trying to make like cling wrap. So, oh, and this looks just like it. It's air freshener. It's air freshener. Air freshener. I have a very interesting story about this. There was a bully in my transport in primary school, and should I say her name? Nah, man, I've moved on from that. We still have 5 to go. There was this girl, and she bullied everyone, and I'm just a person who gets along with everyone, but I don't get along with bullies. So I was like transport buddies at that time with like people in lower grades than me, like grade 5, grade 6. No, I wasn't taking the transport in grade 7. So let's say I was getting grade 6 and my friends were in grade 5, 4. Transport friends. School friends were all in the same grade. But like, we'd talk and everything, and she tried to bully the kids, and I'd be giving her passive aggression. There was a day where she was putting on her spray, and she was just dousing herself in the spray, and it smelled really bad. Sorry, my battery just told me it's running low. I thought I was charging it, and now I need to like clean my nose. So give me a break. I'm gonna talk about this bitch. Okay, back like I never left. So we're still talking about this transport primary school bully, and she was dousing herself in the worst smelling spray, and I wasn't even trying to be mean. It legit smelled like the air freshener we had back home, and I just had to cover my nose, and I was like, it smells like air freshener in here. And she's like, you'd be lucky to have air freshener that smells like me. And it was my first act of like standing against her, and the girls, we just laughed at her because it's like, that's so lame. And I don't understand how in primary school I had such thick skin. Like, people would try to bully me, and it would never happen. It never gave what it's supposed to give, which is so crazy now. Because as an adult, I'm just a very quiet person, and people try me, and I keep quiet until they get on my last nerve. I need to get back baby Tando back, like that like, I need to bring it back. But yeah, let's unpack number 5. Number 5. This is so hard. Is it like wipes? I think it's wipes. I think it's wipes. It's like really flat. It's really flat. What else? Meat. They don't do meat. They don't do meat. It's rice. It's rice. It's rice. Rice. A story about rice. A story or symbolism in rice, because it just grows. It just grows. We can just give it that kind of artistic symbolism. This is really cool, chickens. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. Gonna get us buying and shit, man. Y'all are smart. Y'all are smart. Rice. Oh, rice water. No, but it's gonna go back to another hair story. I used to be terrible at making rice. Like, that's why, like, right now as an adult, when I'm making rice or any like thing, is shareable. Any stew, any protein or whatever, is shareable. Or stew or curry, whatever goes with the carbs, whatever you guys call it in English. When I make that, I make it before I make the starch, because I can't multitask. So in the beginning, when I used to make my rice, I used to make it at the same time as I make sheba. And you know, sheba can take 30 to an hour long to make. So I'd have the rice boiling for 30 to 60 minutes. Like, by the time it was done, it was bap. By the time, and I used to try this hack, like I saw it on TikTok or something. Back then, was it still TikTok? Probably, yeah. And it was like, you put bread into overcooked rice and it's just going to take up the moisture and make it less. But it's kind of difficult when it's just all mushy and just way overcooked. But I got over that. I started reading the instructions off the back of the rice packets, and now I can make rice. Just ask my man. He'll tell you. I made him the best rice ever. And as he was eating it, actually, this should have been the story I told, actually. I wanted to impress him, and he was like, he's not sure how to make rice. And I was like, baby, you're dealing with it too here. I will show you. And I'm telling him, it's like, you boil your water. You can either boil it with the kettle or with the pot. And you add the rice in for 15 minutes, and you rinse it, and you steam it for 5 minutes. And I did all of that. By the time we were eating, it was crunchy. It was... And to make matters worse, we were watching Insecure, and it was the episode where Molly had just like hooked up with this other guy, and they were having breakfast. The guy that she found out was bisexual. Sorry, I should have said spoiler alert. This is another thing that baby says I just get wrong. But they were eating Rice Krispies, and he was like, look, they just like us. And I was like, so yeah, you got 2-for-1 stories about rice. We have 4 left, but after this we shall have 3. This feels... Notice how I got the first one right, and I think being cocky just caused me to like get everything else wrong. Fuck is this? Coffee. It's Jacob's. It's Jacob's. I'm telling you right now, it's Jacob's. Okay. Type shit. Jacob's coffee. Do I have a coffee story? Do I have a coffee story? Do I have a coffee story or symbolism in coffee? Apple tried to humble me by stopping the video again. I was just waiting to see if this one was gonna play. I just had to delete a shit ton of things, and you guys should be very grateful that I did that for you. So we were still on the Jacob's coffee, and I was about to talk because of the word coffee and also the color that they've chosen. It's really hard as a black woman to find a shade when working with different companies. Like, I am not a mahogany across all brands. I'm not a ebony across all brands. I'm not a coffee across all brands. I'm not an almond across all that is a very hard thing to say. Across all brands, 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 across all brands. Now this is a really fire top. Like, y'all should like, I'm gonna open a shop. Would you guys buy teas from me? I haven't did like a neckline, like it's giving. Oh, it's giving. Anyways, so that's my qualm. Like I thought like from being a black opal girl, I could go to Essence and be like, hey yo, I'm a mahogany. But turns out no. Black opal I think was a cool no. That's another Essence. In Essence I'm both a mahogany and a cool ebony. Black opal I don't remember because it was too far away. And then with the one that I use now, don't even know. It's just about like testing it out on me. I don't give a fuck about the name no more. It's like, oh, that's me. Oh. But Fenty, we're coming for you. We're coming for you, and not just Fenty beauty, but Fenty skin, Fenty babies, Fenty jewelry, Fenty runways. Talk soon. We have 3 left. That was my story about coffee. It went from coffee to Fenty. Just capitalism. This video is just capitalism. Let me stop trying to be quick and actually get this done. This is a can. I know that's for sure. Dog food or cat food or baked beans. Oh, it's very coffee. Now I have to have another. Now I need to have another story. I don't got that many coffee stories. Okay, we can talk about how my granny. No, that's none of my business. It's none of my business. I was almost like if you can have this coffee, you're a premium member to our house, and if you have this, everyone else. But we're gonna keep that out of the video. But I'm gonna try to do you guys justice and actually think about this. Red coffee. To be honest, I didn't realize like this is one of the indicators of classism. I didn't know that coffees tasted different and that this was low grade until people on Twitter started like laughing at people when they do like their photo dumps and there's red coffee or anything like that in it. Like people on Twitter are so classist. Like meantime, like we're living in the same situation, like, and you're telling me not to do something or papili Twitter. What's crazy is all of these things that I'm unpacking could cost how much it cost us to get the groceries to get one of these. Does it make sense? Like to get one of these, let me see how many, like how much do you need to spend actually? No rules, nada. But 44, damn, I wish it all goes as smoothly as this, because are you guys seeing like I don't really have repeats? Okay, the air freshener doesn't want to stay on this. I'm putting them on like my what's it called? My Azel right now. Do you guys want to see it? It's just that the setup here is too good to like even mess up. But yeah, we have 2 left now. Like it was a downer for it to be re-coffee. Like, can you imagine what's gonna happen when I get a duplicate one? If this is rice again. If this is rice again. Good. It's batteries. It's batteries. Are they too good at this, man? And it's like even the plastic thing. Oh, Checkers. What am I gonna do with you, Checkers? What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you, Checkers? If like anyone from Checkers like watches this video, please send me more. I don't even want to like get a voucher or anything. I just want to keep on unboxing these, please. My contact details are on my page. There's my website, and when you go to my Linktree website, there's like my email address right there. Please send me an email. Someone from Checkers, please. I just want to keep on unboxing these. I don't even want money. I just want to unbox these. I'm kidding. Universe, I would like plenty of money. Don't listen to that. Batteries. A story about batteries. I don't like how vibrators use like the thinner batteries. Those are not as common as like the thick batteries. Because I only have one, which I barely use because it hurt me. But the bullets, because it's tiny, maybe that's why it needs that. But can like things that are like that, like all appliances, why is there a need for small batteries and big batteries? I know in physics maybe it's just bigger supply of electricity or whatever, but like, why bother be an electrical appliance if you don't need a large supply of... I'm like this because the storage just cut me off. But anyways, we are off to the final one. Oh, the lighting just... Let's try to do that. There we go. We're off to the final packet. That means I'm almost done with the video, and I was having so much fun talking to you guys. But I can't even guess. Like, I did touch it, and I think it's Nivea again. And there we go. It's Nivea again. Like I'm serious. Like, it's Nivea again. I could feel it. Like, this is so uncouth. Storage fucked me over again, but I was gonna try and show you guys where I was putting all of these, but my setup is just too complicated to just de-rig my phone like that. But that is Nike Rosa. I'm just a girl. Like, I would see myself getting this like month end, like if I lived alone again, like just getting this like that. Nike Rosa. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for watching. Watch my other videos, or bad things will happen to you and your family. Just realized I also said that like I'd give you guys an update on what's been going on in my life.